Hey, this is Sundays with Nick Lee on Tuesday, presented by Them Staying Guys. Coming up this season, you might see some of our marketing materials on your door. Do you have an ugly fence? You can visit themstayingguys.com, or you can scan one of our scanners that will be on your door. Our number also right behind me there to my left shoulder, 405-481-6866. So last time we talked, I was going to try and do this every Sunday, but with the way the holidays worked out and just the way life happens sometimes, it's always not convenient to do certain things. So I had to really think about what I wanted to talk about in my next video. And one of the things we talked about last week was focusing on the next logical step. Now, with everything that's been going on, from one of our friends having kidney issues and just not really sure what that meant for him and his family and our family of friends, to getting some education on it and things turning around for him, things are looking really good now for him. And then just the reality sinking in that this was a year from the last time I saw my son Dominic. You know, with him being a senior this year, he's been very busy with his baseball and school scheduling, and our company is just constantly on the move, where I was just never open enough on a date where our schedules can get him out here or me out there. So we're gonna make a trip out in January to watch him play some baseball. You know, he is senior now, so he is finally hit that point where he's found that one first love of his life, I guess, other than baseball. So I have to be patient and realize that he's growing up, and now I have to mold around his schedule at certain times of the year. That it is what it is right now for me. So my next logical step was really presenting this video in the perspective of me talking to him. I talked to him last week about the last video. Since I really am not there on a day-to-day basis for him, I can start sharing videos with him in benefit of anyone else that might be stuck in a situation. And sometimes it's easier to talk to my phone or a camera versus having a real conversation in person or over the phone, because, you know, that party is not receptive or responding to your words, because they either just might not be focused in that present time, or they might not be listening at all, being a teenage kid. So I felt this way, I'll make these videos and we'll focus on a certain point in that video. So if he has a certain period in his life moving forward that he feels stuck or just wants to hear my words, that I'm always there for him, but sometimes it's easier to go scroll through the help versus reaching out directly. So either way, I wanted to make this video for him, and moving forward, anyone else can use this at their benefit also. But that's the best way I could do it, keeping things real. Because like I said, it has been a year since I've seen him in person. And you're just trying to stay busy and distracted on the next logical step. And that's where we are today. You can't focus on the pain, you're gonna get stuck. I've seen some videos today that really helped me get to you making this video today. I had one excuse after another why I didn't want to do this. Jake and Courtney got a request from his sister to play a song. Damn, Jacob, you killed it, son. That's one of the best versions I've heard you ever sing. So great job. So another buddy, Craig Jennings, making a video about real life situations with his daughter. She's biracial. He's one of my buddies from California. I haven't seen him in forever, but I still follow him on social media. And he's looks like he's got 2 amazing daughters, and great job, Jimmy, you're killing it, son. Keep it up, brother. And then some local people. Stevie, I follow you sometimes on your workout videos. You keep me motivated. I'm really like, damn, how does she get up every morning? Amy, the same way. I'm like, how are you girls up at 4 and 5 every day working out? When I have a hard time getting to my office at 7:30 sometimes in the winter. It might be a little later than that at times, I'm not gonna lie. But Les Brown said when he first started speaking, the hardest thing for him to do was to make himself do it that first time. It's just that belief in yourself to breaking past that barrier, that fear, that whatever is holding you back from doing the next logical step. Mine was not sure what to talk about, if I have anything of value to talk about. So I'm just keeping it simple. My next logical step today was just get this video made and then let it go from there. We all get stuck sometimes in the busy versus doing what needs to be done today. So today, my next step was getting this video made, getting it out in the world, and just making it happen. Where in my business, you have to plant the seeds early and let them grow, just like in the farming community. You know, you can't go plant a seed and go out the next day and expect a harvest. It just doesn't work like that. So anything I'm experiencing and benefiting today was something I've planted almost 9 years ago now, since we've started this company in the staining business. I am going to focus on some local stain opportunities where if a homeowner is a do-it-yourself typer, I will focus on a few brands of stain that I will sell directly from my local shop here in Oklahoma City. We can either have them delivered to you, or I can pick them up here and take them to your house and give you a walk-step process on how to stain your project, whether it be a fence, pergola. Sometimes the homeowner just wants to do it themselves, so you need a local expert to help you in that process. You're going to find it with me. Again, this is Nick Lee with Them Stain Guys. So, moving forward, it's about taking that chance or that belief in yourself that you're gonna get through it or over the next obstacle. Mine was just the fear of, I don't know, not putting out the right words. You could call it doubt. There was a term, how do you eliminate fear or doubt? And over the years, there's multiple things I've heard, but the best one is before it begins. So if you have your plan laid out in front of you and you've looked at every different direction of obstacle that could come your way, there's nothing to fear but just not doing anything. So make your plan, plant your seeds, and do what's needed. Take that next step, then the next step. You gotta water it. You gotta keep out the weeds, gotta keep out the insects. You gotta make sure the harvest time is correct. You know, certain products, certain industries require a different length of time to grow. Mine, every 2 to 3 years. That fence project or that stain on your house is going to need redone every 2 to 3 years. So everything I planted back then just keeps this business going and moving forward. So we're going to educate you as a homeowner. We're going to have some new pricing options coming out in January of 2023. I'm going to focus more on making sure every homeowner gets the exact same experience with us as with just me on the project. I can't do them all, and Napoleon Hill once stated that if you can't do them all, why do one? So I can't replicate myself enough to spray the way I want to spray. I'm just really picky at what I do. So we're going to change a lot of things next season. Moving forward, we're going to have some new options, like I said, for the homeowners to do it themselves, or to have us come out and give you a standard option and upgrades from the difficulty of job to what product you want to use. But this is a business that there's a lot of things that can go wrong like that. Countless mistakes that's caused me to fire multiple people over the last 9 years. I never thought I would go through as many people as I have, just either lack of leadership on my part, where I was too easy, mother to man versus father to man, making it more difficult, and just really having my plan solid and sticking to it and not second guessing my first gut choice. So moving forward, if you're ever stuck on that bottom step, just look at that next step. That's it. Just get outside after you get up, take a shower, brush your teeth, do what you need to do in the morning. Have that connection at home with your spouse. I mean, that was another issue that I want to talk about, is having a connection with someone that can help you overcome that daily battle, whether it's with your spouse or with a worker at the office, or whether it's just yourself. You might be battling more demons with yourself than someone else. So have that friend or confidant that you can trust, that's in your circle, that you guys can go over things and help you break down what that next logical step is. If you can't find it on your own, there's always someone out there that can help you on the next step. So don't think that you have to do it on your own. Make a plan. Stick to the plan. Take action on the plan. If it's working, update it. Make it better. Improve it. If it's failing, you'll know better a lot faster if it fails. The faster you start the next project. If it feels right, go for it. If it doesn't feel right, stop, take a minute, take a breath. Then take that shot. I play cornhole a lot. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I look like I couldn't beat a backyard first-time player. Take a breath. Focus on the hole. Don't focus on the obstacles. Don't focus on the what ifs. Well, what if I hit this? What if I do this? What if I do that? Don't do that. Just focus on that hole. Focus on your shot going right through that bag if you're playing cornhole. But, I don't know. Get off your ass. I call it the law of Goya. If you're stuck, get off your ass. Law of get off your ass. Have a great day.